give no information that says otherwise. And then the jury will deliberate and come up with a verdict of guilty or not guilty.
I've heard that the jury do something, they're making get on somebody, because at the end of life, they do that.
Will be a jury of randomly selected people in town.
The jury do. Well, I've been told that out there's it's a pretty good bunch of people. So maybe it is.
Mm-hmm. And then once the jury decides guilty or not guilty, then you go to you'll go to a sentencing hearing, and the judge will determine the sentence.
Okay.
Do you know?
So how long are we going to be doing this? Until,
Well, we'll be doing it until they decide that you can work with your attorney and really understand the circumstances of the case. They're also very concerned about the voices that you hear getting in the way of you being able to do that. And that's why we need to figure out what medication that Lori Firestone was giving you that kind of helped quiet that a little bit.
Okay.
Because you said when you were seeing her, you slept better, things felt better.
Actually, I didn't sleep better. The worse that the law enforcement government were in my life, the more I would abuse just so I could go to sleep and not have to think or talk about anything.
The more you'd abuse the sleep medication?
The sleep medication and the Ativan. And then altogether, I just quit going to her, period. Because I did feel my life was in danger, and I didn't want anybody else's life in danger.
Gotcha.
I mean, I do feel like we should try to give Brandon a call now. For it. We was out and I already told you that story.
So you really kind of stopped going to her because you worried about her?
Yeah. My smart ASS. I'm not really I'm not a smart ass. I got tired of being abused when they started letting her, finally they started letting her live here. Something like that. And I said I quit because I was on like handfuls of medication.
Oh, wow.
I did not take full advantage of my talk therapy, whatever it's called. Yeah.
What were they working on in therapy with you, in talk therapy?
She would just talk about what was going on in the mind, but she wanted me to go to the one other person too, Alessandra, and talk with her. And I didn't. But yeah, by the time I got to about a year, what was it? I don't know, maybe it was 2000. I'm talking out loud now.
How long did you see Lori Firestone? How many times do you think?
I had to in a couple of years.
So it was quite a while.
Yeah.
So was that before or after the time in Louisiana?
Before.
Okay.
I haven't heard it yet.
So you saw her, and then you went to progressive treatment centers. You would have been there at the end of 22 through most of 23.
No, my doctor, they wouldn't let me get talk therapy.
While you were there?
No, while I was there, they were. That's a different conversation. They was making people think that they had all kinds of diseases. They gave me money. What was it called?
What did they give you?
Dr. Hart put me on medication that was for not arthritis, but some condition. I don't know. That's why I'm recording. I'll let you know later. But I seen Dr. Siddiqui.
So the
Before going to Louisiana, I was going through Dr. Siddiqui.
okay.
Siddiqui.
And that was in Louisiana.
No, that's in Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
You want to try and get my records from him too? Because they got me abused.
Okay. Well, let's start with the two that we have for sure, and then we can kind of work our way around. So we can get some records from Lori and get some records from Progressive,
He's scared.
and kind of get that timeline set up, and then we can go from there. Because after you left Progressive Treatment Center, then who did you see? Because you came back.
My best friend, Deborah Benoit. After I left, that's a good question. When I came back from, from Progressive. What was the question?
What did you do after that?
My dad and the government helped me stay a couple of weeks at my dad's apartment and gave me that apartment right across from his.
And that was in Tennessee?
Yeah.
Okay.
You stopped. Yeah. You should say you can contact 50 Cent too. Yeah, I'm serious.
Okay.
I'm serious. He brought out a lot of New Orleans.
Mm. So from
Even
Progressive.
when they had me hearing that stuff, they're killing someone. Make them stop.
So from Progressive back to Tennessee. And you were in Tennessee for a while and then came to Nebraska next.
I was listening. What?
What are they saying?
Nothing. They're being pains and going.
Gotcha. So from Louisiana, Progressive Treatment Center, back to Tennessee.
Yeah, he was in Inglewood.
Okay. And then
Not to be mistaken for Compton.
right. And then from Tennessee to Nebraska.
Then from Tennessee, I was at my pastor's house. Yeah, his sister-in-law Sheila's house I'm at. I came here. They're staying there. And I ran or walked away from before that. I was living with Angie. You know what? I can't think of her name. But I stayed there for like maybe a week and a half. If that. It might have been 7 days. And then I got picked up. I called 911 and they took me to my Pastor Perry's. And actually, they took me to another gas station.
Oh, gosh.
They had us all dead blocked. You know, when you look online and you don't see nothing, it's like, what? So, yeah, I was dropped off there.
They just took you to a gas station and dropped you off?
So they made sure I said a safe one.
Huh.
He can pick me up. And then, yeah, from there to the 13th of May. A couple of days before the 13th of May. Maybe not May. I wish they would give me my keys back to my car. Did you know they could have killed me? I kept repeatedly having breakdowns and telling them that not to be messing with me or my children, etc., and tell me if it's real. And they made me turn up APD 40 on the wrong side of the road real early morning. And they knew I did it, and they've sent me quiet. And I had to turn around. But they didn't take my car away from me after fully engulfing everything I did. Until like a year and a half later.
Oh, wow. And that's still in Tennessee?
It's the first time they could have got me killed. Not the first time. I'm sure about that.
Do you have a driver's license?
No, but they need to give me mine.
So you question if it'd be safe for you to drive, even? What they would tell you to do?
That I know because we haven't went through all this. Did you ever look into that, finding that Benjamin Crump for me? You talked to the attorney in Cleveland, Franklin Chansey?
No, you haven't talked about him.
I want to talk to Benjamin Crump.
There's a lot of things that have happened in your life.
Luckily.
I mean, you just talk about the different stories, the different experiences you've had. You've been a lot of places.
How many?
I don't know.
I told you they can hypnotize me, right?
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't even let me have my own security camera I bought in my room at Crossroads. Do you think you could talk to Bobby from South Central and you and go to Crossroads and see if I can get into the
What happened? Why won't they let you have the security camera in your room?
They can't give me their Wi-Fi password. They used to give people the Wi-Fi password.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, that would be a Caleb question. He takes care of all those things. But without the Wi-Fi, it would make it pretty tough. You can get security cameras that just have like a USB drive that plugs directly into them. Then you don't have to have the Wi-Fi.
Caleb's my counselor, right?
Caleb does like community support.
Yeah.
Management. Yeah. So he doesn't do directly counseling. He does a lot of the transportation, talking to people, medication appointments, doctor's appointments, that sort of stuff. Well, I'm going to work on getting these records because we got to see if we can find some records for you.
For both of us? So we don't have to share records?
Well,
I have to call your records on my own.
well, we'll take a look and see what's in them. And then you'll see me on Monday, and then you see Katie for medication assessment on Wednesday.
What's today?
Today is Wednesday.
Oh, why not Friday?
I don't see you on Friday, so I won't see you till Monday. So I'll see you Monday, Wednesday next week. And you'll see Katie on Wednesday talk about medication review instead of Dr. Rogers' name. So, all right, well, I'm going to let you go. They'll probably come pick you up.
Yeah. When?
You can take those with you. You can throw that away if you want. You don't have to take that with you. There you go.
Okay.
I will see you later.
Thank you.
You're welcome.